My special host I brought on today, Jdon, my brother. But one special guest, what I've brought on, my brethren, my long-time brother, who is introducing himself right now, yeah? Come on, brother, tell me who you are.
Wagwan people, MG, man like Maxxx here. You don't know the flex, you don't know the flavour. What's good? Thank you, Little Jay.
Come on, brother.
Thank you, Jdon, for having me here.
Come on, fam.
Looking forward to this. So, yo.
It's going to be crazy.
It's cracking.
Come on.
What's the hot topic?
Let's big up Patsy's team. Patsy will come looking for us to big up his thing, you know. All right, Patsy, look, we got you, you know. Come on, everyone, have some of that. What do you know about this, Luke?
Well, what I will know is, I'm sorry, I can't keep it in yet. But man got gassed and ate all of the Patsy's team. Must have now got mayonnaise in there. But, yo, that's how you know the thing is proper. Man are just dealing with it 100. I've got some myself.
Everywhere right now.
I had the strawberry one, you know.
Yeah.
And the strawberry one was chicken dinner still.
Chicken dinner winner.
It's a winner, bro. I mean, look at my hair, fam. Like, come on, man.
Yo,
you know
like coming to America business.
Yeah, man, you get me? We're gonna
That's the thing with it as well. You can use it everywhere. Like, good for your immune system, good for your skin.
Listen, it's all the minerals that you need, like, pretty much in there.
I just need to get on it, fam. It's like, you know, following guidelines and routines. That's my problem, you know, man. I just can't follow, like, even the man, them, Ryan and Pendo and all them get onto me, say, yo, bro, you need this. Because see, with me, obviously, I suffer with arthritis and other health conditions. So these are like, these sort of things there will help. You know, once you get up in the morning, have a spoon of this and feel great.
You know what? If you slap it next to your toothbrush and your toothpaste, you know, as soon as you brush your teeth, bang, spoonful of that, so it just becomes normal, just becomes routine.
Daily.
Tell us a bit about you, Luke.
So,
come on, tell them all about.
Where do you want me to start? Where shall I start? Shall I start at the start or shall I start?
All right then, let's go to what's this meaning to you? Let's go to that.
The S.I.N Lounge. So, S.I.N, an acronym for strength in numbers. Yeah.
All right.
So, just so people don't get it twisted and start thinking man's on some, you get me, some madness and that. So basically, I linked up with one of my old-time brethren who's had a studio, and I've got a little bit of expertise. Well, I say expertise. I've got a little bit of, you know, experience
knowledge
in helping to organise and run things and things like that. So we've ended up jamming together, speaking, putting our heads together. He's asked me to come on board and help push, you know what I mean, the studio. In the process, we've started up what's called the Icebox Sessions, which is a new freestyle platform for up-and-coming artists.
Where is that based?
It's based on YouTube, to be fair. It's S.I.N Lounge Studio YouTube channel. We're kind of doing it's like a program, in the sense of a training program as well as also a program for the channel. But what we're trying to do, or what we are doing, is bringing through up and coming artists, giving them a 4-hour writing and recording session with one of our producers, who will make a beat for them from scratch, what they'll get to help, you know, make and things like that. Then we'll get them to come back for a visual recording session, and then we'll get the visuals edited with added animations, and then we'll push it for them.
Is that to like any? Is that to like any artists you're helping, like up and coming, or just more for like Birmingham or the Midlands? Or
we are trying to
push it a bit.
Push it more in Birmingham and the Midlands. Obviously, this is where we're from, but we're not biased. It's not like, you know, someone's from London and they're interested or they fit the criteria that we're looking for. Then, we're all for it. And that, do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, we're about giving opportunities to people or the younger people, the youth who, you know, they're trying, but they're not getting it. They're not getting the help, or they're not being seen, or, you know, they haven't got the finances, and, you know, like,
that's going on these days.
Bro,
especially with
that's
finances,
where we've all come. The reason I do it is because that's where I've come from. You know, I was one of those.
You've seen it from first hand.
We've been there, bro. You know, we've had bright ideas and that growing up as young youth and everything, but not had the right people to
help them,
invest the time or the right sponsors to come along and invest the right money. So man are having to go out and do a madness to get money together to go and put an event on. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, like how for me it's more about like I want to be able to, yo, I know what it's like. You get me? The struggle. And we're over here, we're trying to, you know, we're reaching out to sponsors, we're reaching out to businesses and companies, and we're saying, yo, we've got the format, we've got the blueprint, we've got everything in place. What we need help with now is more funding to give more of these youths these opportunities. We're helping them put content into portfolios, we're helping them grow their portfolios, we're giving them experience that, you know, hopefully is gonna take them further in their careers. So yeah, man.
It's a good idea still.
Remember back in the day, though, like when we was growing up here, there was more like, you know, them youth workers that used to drop onto you, man, and like there was more help back then when we was growing. Not like we wanted it, because we all wanted something else. We didn't want to hear people that didn't know us talk about, oh, come to the local youth centre, we're going to do this and play basketball. And you're like, yeah, but that ain't making us money back then. So we was on different stuff. But, you know, if there's more of that now, out there, it'd probably be a bit more of a help, you know what I mean? Because these kids are just like, they just go by what they see for their elders, the generation from before, and they all want this and they all want that, and they know how to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's very easy.
What I think it is for me, when you're growing up, you're kind of looked upon as if you don't know a lot because you're growing up. So the only things that you're taught are things that the elders believe you need to know. But they're not teaching you the other stuff that, you know,
what you need to avoid.
You get what I'm saying?
In a kind of way, it's a manipulation as well. The elders will tell you certain things for their benefits. You get me?
Yeah.
Have you how they want you, which is
dumbed down. My idea is, yo, you got to give these youths as much knowledge, as much like they need to be
more than what you had.
Way smarter than us. Way more intelligent than what we are. They need to know everything. Do you know what I mean? And more. Like you can't stop them from knowing information. You can't put a.
And you can't count them out as well. Like he says, because of the
young big people, bro.
Doesn't mean they ain't got good ideas or bright ideas that can take you somewhere else, or you get me?
Well, if they say that the younger generation is the future, how are we looking at them? They're not capable of anything if they're the future.
You need to be training them.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Instead of criticising,
we need to be giving them as much tools as possible for them to be able to tap into whatever part of creativeness or whatever it is that they've going on in their self to be able to expand on that.
That's the society we live in, though, and everyone's dumbed down in a way. They don't want everyone to excel, car. Then it takes the power away from certain people, innit? Certain people are power hungry and get me?
Talking about power and power hungry, did you know that I think it's something like 4% of British people are classified as psychopaths? And they say that the psychopath is the person that strives for the power. So when you start looking around and things like that, like it's mad. Don't quote me on them facts. Do you know what I mean? But it's something that I've had a little brief over.
I can see certain people that I see with money, I can see it does go to the head and turn tutus with it. So they could.
The thing is people that get money. Say for instance, they're broken and all of a sudden they're coming to money. It's going to change them a little piece. But that 4% that we're talking about, that's a different kettle of fish altogether. Do you get what I'm saying? Their drive and their is total different, bro. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's exactly what I'm going to go on to now. What we was on about on the way over here. The government's giving out all this, what is it?
Furlough.
The furlough thing and that. You know what it is, bro? Just let me tell you something about this furlough thing right now, Yeah, it's good getting money given to you, but I've got a brethren in it. I ain't going to mention his name now. And he's like, yo, I've been offered another furlough. So, yes, what are you going to do? I'm not having it, bro. They're giving it to me, but don't get it twisted. Obviously, he's going to do it legal and do something with his money in it, which is a good way of thinking because, like we said on the way over here, said a lot of people, that are getting his furlough are legit people. All they've done is work all their life. They're not really road like people where you've like, if you got a lump of money, you know you're gonna flip that money, and then whatever you want to buy, you're buying it out of profit, and then you still got that money there. Where legit people, when they get money, like, Bab, got money, let's go on holiday. New sofa, let's get a puppy, and let's do the garden up. But that's how they've seen it. You know what I mean? You get money, do something nice with it. You're entitled to do something nice with it, but
society again.
Yeah, it's because they're giving all this money away. It's like because they're giving all this money away. It's like we said, bro. There's always a catch, like where you hear the knock on the door and, hello, Mr. Smith. Hello, Miss Smith. And yeah, you owe us 50 bags. Huh? Did you read the little print? And you know what I'm saying, bro? Come on, man. Like people need to be clever.
Go back to the 80s. Go back to Margaret Thatcher. Yeah. Go back to how sick she was at what she'd done. Yeah. And this is just a perfect example. Yeah. Of how they will lead you to believe that they're doing you a favour, but in the end, they're shafting you so hard. And how it worked was, it started off, they used to have unions, all different kind of unions, steel union, coal union, NHS union, teachers union, all different unions, and the unions were basically the spokespeople, for that workforce, So when it comes to like the government and all of that now, they couldn't really move or do anything, without the say-so of the unions, Now, if the unions weren't happy, they just say to the workforce, yo, hit the striking. You get me? Stop work. Now, stop coal mining and that, that stops the production of coal, which at that time is used for energy and all of these kind of things, fuel. So once that stops, it slows down everything. Watch her now. We get smart with it. Strike's done, all of that. All right, cool. You know what? We've been listening to what you're saying. We're going to offer you time and a half, overtime, So we're going to let you work extra hours, We'll pay you more money, so you can bag more money, So people are thinking, like you said, they want to do up the garden, they want to go on a holiday, they want this. So they're thinking, yo, man will bang out some overtime. These times, the coal miners are working twice as hard. Are you with me yet? Yeah? So the coal miners are working twice as hard. Bang, 2 years, 3 years. Right, government wants to make a move. Talking about, yo, this is what we're looking to do. Coal miners talking about, nah, we ain't having that. We're going on strike. Watch the move. You lot go on strike. You've just been stockpiling 3 years worth of coal. How much money have you got? Who's going on strike, bro? They got you by the balls. They've made you believe they're doing you a favour by going, we give you overtime, time and a half, we'll pay you more money. People are getting gassed. Oh, we'll do the extra bit of work and that. Get the extra bit of money. Take the missus and everything on holiday. You get me?
No say.
But now when they want to move on something else, you ain't got no say. And this is exactly the same kind of thing as what's going on. What people don't understand is the game that is being played is a game of chess on a 7D spectrum. We know about 5D chess. We're talking 7D spectrum. We're talking about each country. You talk about hierarchies. The hierarchy is in each country. So the prime ministers or the presidents who are supposed to be the head of the country, they also have to adhere to a hierarchy. So they're just around the table looking up to who they need to get their orders off.
Puppets.
It's all a hierarchy, friend. It's massive, bro. And it's so many games of chess within a game of chess within a game of chess. Yo, it gets to a point where if you do look into it and you do start to, do your research and start taking in this information, you can blow your mind to pieces.
Mash up your head, fam.
To the point where people will start saying, yo, you're mad. And for a few years, you might not be able to function properly because the information is so vast and it's over such a wide spectrum that it is mind-blowing.
Because your brain will be programmed different than once you get told all that, and then when you see things and you'll be taking it different and seeing it different, and your brain will just be mashed
That's not
up.
the only thing that turns you mad, sorry. I know a couple of people like that, but it's the fact that because it's so mind-blowing to them, they want to share that information. And when they share it to any normal people, and the normal person looks and you're like, you're crazy.
That makes normal average.
Yeah. Even more like it makes you
isolated.
Yeah, man, extremely isolated. And I've been through that process myself. Do you know what I mean? I've been a very outspoken person on a lot of subjects, and it's put me, it's put me into a hole where I'm feeling like, raw, the whole world's against me. Do you get me? Like, who can I trust? Who can I look to?
Even though what you're talking is the truth.
But then, like you just said about opinion, that's my opinion based on my perception, based on my life experiences. And this is the thing that we're always up against as well. Do you get what I'm saying? Everybody has a different perception on how they view things. Do you know what I mean? Nobody's going to view everything the same. So even then, you might get one piece. But if I start said something else, you might then still start looking at man like, yo, you get what I'm saying? I think you're going a bit too far that way.
Or too deep.
You know what I mean?
That's how people sometimes see it, though. When you speak certain parts of the truth, what you believe the truth, like, people just talk about, my man's mad. Can't be around my man all the time. It's mad. But really, it's probably just more awake than certain people. You know what I'm saying?
And there's nothing wrong with that, cause sometimes there's a time and a place for it, because I like to hear the truth and that, but I don't like to hear it all the time. You get me? So when people are constantly, they just need to just keep that to the. You get me? Because I know some people that turn mad and want to tell every person I meet, yo, you know this and you know that and you know this and you know. I'm like, yo, that's cool, man. Of course we know, but
do you know what it is for me when we're around people and they say certain things like, all right. I was having a conversation the other day with a family member about mortgages and how he's in the process of looking to get a mortgage. And I was saying to him, yo, fam, listen, right about now is not the time to be looking to slap down 25 bags on a mortgage. Like, we don't know what's going to be happening in the next 12 to 15 months, let alone the next 25 years. So you're going to go and take that hard-earned dough that you've grafted for. I know 12 months ago, it might have been something that you may have been able to look at and think, all right, then cool, I can see 10 years down the line. You get what I'm saying? We weren't expecting this. Not we weren't, because some people have been preparing for this. They knew that it was coming.
I know before it come, I heard, yo, the thing's going to crash, it's going to crash. I'm like, huh?
Do you get what I'm saying? So to say now that you're going to look to get a mortgage, you know what I mean, and slap down a 25 because of rent and this, that, and the other, paying rent and that. And I'm saying like, I get what you're saying to one degree, but I'm going to have to argue the shit out of it with you to get you to see sense. And the fact that I'm having to argue with everything that's going on around is frustrating. But then at the same time, like, who am I? I'm not no banker. You get me? I'm just a normal geezer, bro.
And that's how people are going to look
Even though 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I'll tell him, man, yo, mine is out, something's coming. I can't go. Why? Because I've got kids here with different mums from from situations that have happened before I knew all of this. Do you get what I'm saying? So for me to get up and get off now, I can't. I'm here, innit? I have to be here. But there's other people that don't have to be here that can be going and helping us that are here. You get me? I know what I go on. I'm awake and I'm here. You get me? I'm doing certain things to try and,
survive.
Keep my sanity. Yeah, because what I look at it is they're trying to drive people mad.
Yeah, definitely.
You get what I'm saying?
The wolf and the sheep thing, innit? The following thing right now. Like, they give out the orders, everyone's following, and that's how people are going mad. It's getting told to stay locked in your house like a prisoner. Understand, they're saying there's stuff out there that's killing people, and I got a different opinion on things right now, but...
I've been here, it's a day one.
So what is your opinion? What do you think?
My opinion, bro, I believe there's something out there, because obviously they're saying...
So what do you think of the vaccines?
I'm not having it, bro.
No, all right, you're not having it, but what do you think of it? What's your opinion of it?
I want to know, how is it a vaccine when they even isolated corona itself? So how can you create a vaccine for something You haven't isolated.
All right, it's not. They're not saying it's a vaccine, though, are they? They're saying it's a. What is it? It's like just a boost. A boost or something. It can't. Well, yeah, it's a vaccine.
If you have that, yeah, there's still a chance you can catch it.
But this is yes.
So why, man?
But watch this though. Now you see me. Yeah, I'm a fucker, you know, because like I'm a very like inquisitive person, and like I'm looking at this and thinking, all right then. So
what's the fact?
How I look at things is like our bodies are highly tuned machines. Yeah, probably the most finely tuned machine on this planet. Yeah, but I'm not saying it's the most advanced that's on this planet. It's a highly tuned machine. Yeah, so it knows how to look after itself. Yeah, now in the right conditions and the right environments and that, we'd live longer lives and without any issues. Yeah, the issues that start coming with our body. Yeah, it's like a car. You go and buy a brand new Ferrari, from the showroom, and you treat it with everything that's needed. Yeah. You get me? You put in the right oil, the right fuel, you're changing your tyres every time, you get me? You're only driving it on a specific road, you get what I'm saying? That's perfectly made for this car. How long is that car going to last you, bro?
A good while.
You buy that Ferrari, and you give it to the man them. Give it to them for a day, blood.
Not a day, a couple of hours.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that thing is gonna be done out.
It's tough.
Yeah, it's gonna be on out. It doesn't matter what it is. It's gonna be done out, bro. Yeah, that's the same as our bodies. Yeah.
So but
now you give it the car to the man, them. Yeah. Now they've been made to believe they can't afford to buy the right fuel because the right fuel for that thing, is the nitro thing or whatever. So man, I just put in normal fuel in there. You get me? The normal things is gonna mash up the engine and all of them things. The oil, the oil went, so instead of putting a synthetic, they've put vegetable oil in the thing. You get what I'm saying? So, the brake pads are not working, so they've put some normal brake pad. The tires are gone, so they're just everything. They're just it's gonna dead out. It's the same with us. Yeah. Now the same thing with the vaccine. Now, the only way our bodies start to die out is by the stuff we put in our bodies. Yeah. Now, what I know, viruses and all of these kind of things, can only get into your bloodstream via your bloodstream. Yeah. Now, they're telling people to walk around with these masks, that if bacterium and viruses were about, would go straight through the holes. Yeah, because of the micron sizes of how big bacteria and viruses and that are. So they blag the shit out of people. Yo, it's in the air. Put the masks on. Yo, everybody's scared thinking, yo, things in the air. Flu stopped. Pneumonia. So all of these kind of things stopped. Corona came in. So now all the illnesses is coronavirus. So anyone that dies, it's the dying of coronavirus. Even if they went in there for fucking pneumonia or something, died of pneumonia. No, they died of coronavirus. So they've blagged the stats. So now people are looking at it thinking, wow, people are dying, people are dying. I need a vaccine. All right, then cool. We've got the vaccine. Remember, PRS, problem, reaction, solution. Create the problem, get the reaction, give them the solution. But remember, it's all done for the benefit of who's creating the problem, reaction, solution. So now they created the problem, coronavirus, got the reaction. Everybody's screaming, putting masks on. Now the solution. But the solution is the start of the problem. Yeah, because the moment people start taking the vaccine, that's when people are going to start dying because they're getting it into your bloodstream. Yeah. Now, people are already dying. Old people are already suffering with mad things. They're trying to bring it onto the children and all of that. Now, you get what I'm saying?
Like, they're saying the children are spreading it.
No, they're saying that
the vaccine to the old people now. They want to give it to the children.
Give it to the young children, vaccinate the young children. The thing is with the vaccine as well, it does what's called shedding. So it gives off whatever's in it anyway, so you don't even have to take it, bro. So now, there's a real virus. Now there's a virus.
it's kind of getting forced as well, you know, because they're saying like basically you can't fly out unless you have a vaccine.
Yeah,
and you know how much young people want to go on holiday.
Holidays are done out.
The thing about a vaccine, I know someone who's done that, took a vaccine because she wants to go on holiday. 2 to turn around and said, "Now she can't go after quarantine."
Yeah, and
still can't go.
But now they're bringing out another vaccine as well, like, you have to have 2 doses of that. There's supposed to be around to a next wave of the virus. It's not a next wave. You just been jabbing people with the next wave,
bro. That's what I'm thinking as well. Like, enough people are taking it who's already had corona now. A vaccine is supposed to be like a flu jab. It gives you the flu a bit so your bodies can build antibodies. People that have already had corona have already got them antibodies. So what are you taking any vaccine for?
You know the best thing to do to build antibodies in your body?
What?
Straight up, drink your own piss.
That's that Bear Grylls geezers.
Bro, listen, I'm telling you now, yeah? Drink your own piss. Yeah? Why? Let's break certain things down then. Yeah. People always say, oh, you're pissing out waste and that. Yeah, but what if it's not waste? What if it's just our body can't hold on to that fluid anymore? Yeah. What about if our bodies are so good at producing a fluid, yeah, which is good for us, that it will have an overflow system? Yeah. So then when we're pissing, it's because it's overflown, innit? Your bladder's only small, you can only hold so much. But work it out, you drink it, yeah? It goes through your down your throat, yeah, through your kidneys, your liver, your blood, all of these.
So it's hitting all your main parts.
So why have a kidney and a liver, yeah, and these things to separate and why? Why have these things to filter things, and then at the same time you still shit and piss out your ass?
And one mad thing you say that, shit and piss can use as fertilizer. It's mad.
But what I'm saying is though, you shit out your ass, but you can piss out your ass. But you can't shit out your dick. Or you can't shit out your out the front. If you start shitting out the front, you got a big problem.
Yeah, you got a problem.
You got a big problem. You better go get that checked. Nothing funny supposed to come out the front.
Trust me.
The other thing is, we talk about the front, yeah. What are we forgetting? That at the front is our reproductive organs.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, the reproductive organs. Connected. So you reproduce from the front. So why is, and this is how I look at it, why have our bodies finally tuned, gonna have a area where you'll shit and then another one where you'll piss. Do you get me? Why not piss and shit out of the one place if it's both waste? Now, when you think about what comes out in your piss, what comes out of your system, you've got plasma, live plasma in there, bro. You've got blood cells, you've got hormones, so you've got nutrients, you've got, like you just said, fertilizer. So you've got all of these things coming out of it, and you're like, all right, I'm gonna piss it up the wall. But the thing is, if you got stung by a jellyfish, what's the first thing you're gonna do?
Yeah, heard that one as well. Yeah.
So like I said, we have to start unlearning what we've learned.
They say start drinking your piss, people.
Well, what I would say is, I don't go out and eat McDonald's.
Where do you get all your knowledge from?
Drink milk and...
Well, how do you get all this knowledge? It's even like on your Instagram, I watch you in the mornings, you're doing the morning wake-up blessings and, you know, reach out to people that need that energy. You rather do good, you know.
But what I want to know, you know this knowledge. Have you tried to drink your piss?
Yeah, straight up.
What's it taste like, bro?
I know.
All right, the first few times, it was... I went through a process before I done it. I went through a detox process before I done it. Okay. So I took the meat out, took the dairy out for about 7 days, just to drinking distilled water to make sure that it was like
toxins.
To make sure that it was kind of clean, innit? Then it kind of tasted more like what I was eating throughout that day, because I was drinking distilled water, it wasn't really like that bad, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, of course.
That's how I know you believe it.
I've done it for a process. So you do it in stages. Yeah. So I've done it for 6 weeks. I'm having a break, and then I'll do it again, and then I'll be able to determine whether it is actually beneficial by how I've been feeling and how my body's been reacting. The period when I was doing it, when I haven't doing it, and then obviously back to when I am doing it. So
that's sick, that is still.
It definitely works, bro. Look at all that
look
hair,
at the
bro.
hair, bro. Look
Man's
at the
on our
face,
ages, you
bro.
know. He's got all that hair, bro.
People don't believe. Yo,
Trust me,
listen,
yo.
don't get it twisted, you know.
Yo,
Man's nearly
are you gonna
30,
try
40,
it?
you know.
Are you gonna try
You get
it?
me?
Yeah, if I
mix
know.
it with something like Sprite or something.
Nah, but that's just defeating the object then, isn't it? You're
What do you
putting all
reckon?
the
What do you
fucking sugar
reckon?
back
Would you
in
do
you,
it? Would
man.
you mix it with some?
If anything,
That's what I'm
mix
saying.
it
You have
with
to
water.
You have to build yourself up to that level to do them things. That's why I asked him. You know these things, but have you done it? And he has. You get me? So yeah.
And you believe it's made a change in your body?
But this is what I'm saying. At the time when I was doing it, I was noting. Now I'm on a period where I haven't been doing it. I'll be straight with you. The period since where I was doing it, I felt all right, mate. I felt charged up. I was waking up early. I felt energized. My skin was feeling good and that. Do you know what I mean? I've had a lot of back problems. The back problems weren't there as much. The period where I'm not doing it, yo, my back's feeling cook up, blood.
Mad.
You get me? I'm not feeling as energized. I'm feeling lethargic and all of that. You know, I'm not like I'm half struggling a bit. Now I'm not saying it's that because I am also going through a lot of emotional, you know, shit. You get me? My mum's in hospital at the minute and she's been there for like the last 50 days. I just got a picture through of her today and like if I was to show you the picture of how she's rolling.
Trust me, blessings to Mumsy, you know.
You don't know. Shout out, Mummy B.
Hopefully it's not on major.
Wow, we're saying major. She's been in. She was in an induced coma for like just shy of 40 days. So that's how she's looking right now, bro. Yeah, so tracheotomy, thing hanging out of her nose and all of that. You get what I'm saying? These are the things that we're having to fight with, but trying to stay positive and that and sending her the energies. We can't see her. I can't go to the hospital and see her because of this mad thing and that. So man's having to meditate and look, she's smiling, bro.
Man.
A few weeks ago.
You have to keep them meditation stuff, or them energies of reaching out.
That's what he does on his Instagram in the mornings. I watch him, you know.
No way.
Wake up blessings for people.
It's been a while, to be fair, due to things like this. I haven't really been.
I remember my bro, me and him used to do some mad like links up when we was young, you know, like all the flats that have been like run down and that, just get decks in there, bro. The radio, I'm talking radio station days, you know.
Pirate days.
Yeah, bro. Like have Pierre Man in there MCing and that, me, him, Gohan, everyone. Bro, we was really young, you know, bro. Like it was mad and just.
So where do you used to know each other from?
Come on, tell him about the one legend from.
So we know each other through a mutual friend called Danny P. Danny Pedley, obviously you know DP as well. So shouts out DP, man.
Always.
Nothing but love. But I met Danny when I was about 7 or 8 at Lake Lane Primary School.
Haycock Screen, innit?
Haycock Screen days. Went to the same primary school and that. And then he moved over to Yardley Wood.
To Yardley Wood.
And then I booked up with them, man. Obviously, we used to see them and everything, but never really, like...
Just, you know, you see people about, you're like, yeah, man, cool.
But I didn't see you. Obviously, Danny and all of that, I'd catch up with him, but didn't really see you. And then I moved to Shorters Avenue. Shorters Avenue. That's
if you know, you know, and it's Shorters Avenue.
Listen, Shorters Avenue.
Shorters Avenue.
All I can say, if you don't know, look on Google, old pictures.
Listen,
they call it Baghdad, you know. Streets of Baghdad.
They had to lock that thing down, bro. That was a mad thing.
You seen it now these days?
Yeah, all the newest day and that. Yeah. But I was there with I'd been kicked out at that time. I was like 17, 16. Coming up for 17, and I was living with a woman, not with her, but staying with her, who Amanda with 6 kids.
Yeah, man.
But you know what? You know what?
Amanda, you know.
Amanda with
you know what though, bro?
Amanda, 6 kids.
Big up Amanda. No, you don't know because
legend.
When you're younger, it's mad how time makes you see things different. You get what I'm saying? Like when man was younger, like not man would take advantage of her because it's not about that. It was, but
you was young then.
Mum was around her and that, you get me? You know, if you look at it now, you're thinking a woman with 6 kids and like, yo, you need help. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
as a you yourself, you're not gonna know that.
You get me? So man's kind of like just busting and that. You get me? Like we're there. It's like man's one of her youths in a sense. You get me? Even though like man's not one of the youths, but man's just there, innit? You get me? So there's just like it's just
the spot.
Bro, it's like a 3-bedroom flat, and there's like 12 people living up in the place, blood.
Top and tail and that.
Yo, just a mad thing.
I remember one time I come there, fam. I think it was you. I don't know where you got them from. I walked in the living room, those little birds flying around.
Yo,
fam.
them little.
You know how people put birds in cages?
Yeah.
Now these flying around the living room, those little birds. I'm saying, fam, what these birds for?
Listen.
In the bando thing, fam. So you like killing it.
Yo, it's just mad.
Had their parties and that, fam.
Wild parties.
Them times police didn't even know. I didn't remember police locking up parties and that.
Yo, listen, don't you remember the once, I think it was only a couple of times that I've been down there and we got jarred by that copper.
PC Williams.
And I had had weed on me, I'm flapping it thinking, nah, man, give me back my weed, bro. These men are going, he's coming for you, fam. I said, what you mean? I said, yo, he asked about the weed, blood. He wants the food, you get me? I'm thinking, yo, this is Pete, man. Man never got given back weed by no police, bro.
Those dodgy, bro. Man changed me to my front door before, fam. Like, they had plain clothes on, fam. I'm trying to get my key in the door, and I'm just making bare commotion at my front door. My mom's come to the door. She thought I was getting rushed by a couple of kids because they didn't know my clothes. I said, Mom, tell them to leave me alone. And she said, leave me alone. Little woman, like, leave me alone. And they went, putting out badges and that. So what you doing? But this time I just got in the front door.
Do you know?
And I had nothing on me. They was just bullying me, bro.
I was thinking about it, like, it's mad, innit? You know, all the drama that you get into with the police when you're growing up, and the perception that it gives you of them, and how it kind of sends you on a different path. Where I am now, like, we need good people, you know, blood.
Yeah, come on, fam. The world's mad right now.
We need good people that are wearing these uniforms.
Women getting attacked.
That are doing the right thing by the people, bro. Like, I'm not disputing that. Like, I grew up around, like, my mum's best friend, was a police officer. So from the ages of 5, 6, my mum was the head of the community what's it called, man? The local community thing and that. My mum was the head of the thing, blood. Like, my mum put work in for the community. When you're talking about play schemes and all of that, like centres, my mum made sure that there was places for us to go, bro.
Running and that.
My mum had things popping, bro. She put that work in. She badded these people up for us. You get me? We need more of people like my mums that were putting in that work, bro. You get me? You know, when it started slashing the funding and that. You get me? Making it harder and harder and harder and harder for them to be putting on these. I used to go play schemes at Golden Hill at school and that. My mum used to do play schemes, Golden Hill at school, all of the big boys. All of the Sparkbook, man, you get me? Man grew with all the big bullies and all of that blessings, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's where man grew, that's where man met up more, at all of these play schemes. But now, like you said, you look at the police like, yo, you lot are just a gang of bullies.
They got to push.
You're not trying to, like I said, my mum had friends who were police who were there to speak and come around the kids, and you know what I mean, and they'd help get funding to help put into the centres for the equipment and all of these kind of things. And I'm like, yo, like, it's hard because you look into these people who are supposed to be, you know what I mean, the people who we're supposed to look up to and want to aspire to be like,
We're supposed to guide community.
But we're looking at them like, raw, if you're the people who we look up to and are supposed to be like, and that's how you're going on, what hope is there
for our young generation as well, bro? Really though?
To me though, it goes back to that hierarchy, like you said earlier. They've got another person to answer to, so if they've got
if they're not getting results as well.
Yeah, there you go. This is some people do it for results. They have to do this and have to do that, make it look a certain way. Just to get results.
And this is the thing though that pisses me off. They're doing it for results, but results for who? For them or for us?
For them. For
because
them to be
the
needed.
way, that's what.
If they realised, if they didn't go around causing crime themselves, there wouldn't be no crime to stop. They won't be needed. They need to make us believe that we need them. So need their numbers, like Corona, they need their numbers to be high. You get me?
All these riots and these protests are causing the police.
Oh, all
Forget all the drug dealing and the violence.
Yeah,
that's
how
different. What's going on now? What's going on now? It's because of them. People are protesting and fighting. And
the thing is as well, though, you got, like I said, it's that game of chess.
Yeah.
You got to look at what's the agenda, because right about now it's clear to see there's something going on with the public and the police. Yeah, there's something going on with the governments and the police. Yeah, they're being attacked from both sides. Yeah. Why?
Yeah, the puppets to get.
They feel like they're not doing their jobs. They feel like they're too much doing their jobs.
They're getting they're like I said, they're being attacked on one side. Looking to cut funding and this, that, and the other,
which has been done
constantly, and then they're being tapped by the public because they're saying, "All right,
using too much
powers or But certain stories are being highlighted. Certain other stories are not being talked about enough. Which is okay. What's the motive in that? My personal opinion: they don't want the police there anymore because, as you said, not the fact of the crime, but the fact that technology has come so far forward that they don't need to have all of these bodies on the road running around doing what they're doing, costing taxpayers money, which, let's be straight, mate, doesn't exist anyway. As you know, we're supposed to be in debt already, bro. How are you giving out furlough? How is the country not making no money and you're giving? So where's the money coming from, bro?
We're in a deep recession. How come no one's talking about that?
So where's the money? What like? Remember, they create this fiat currency. This is what it is. Yeah, so they can play with it and fluctuate it as much. It's not backed by anything. It's not like it's backed by gold or anything like that. They not even print it anymore, bro. They literally just type 2 buttons, bro, or 10 buttons, or 20 buttons, or however many zeros it is.
If he was an MP in Parliament House, they'd kill him off.
Yeah, definitely.
They'll kill him off. When you know too much, they kill you off, fam.
Just like that president over there in Tanzania. He was the only one of them talking out against Corona. Killed him off the other day.
Kill him off, man. That's what
I'm
saying. Nothing,
The thing is, as much as you say you're not going to say nothing, one way or another, we're all going to die on it. Yeah. And there's a saying, I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. Yeah. Like, I'm not going around telling anybody to do this or to do that or where. What I'm saying is, just be aware, innit?
You know what it is as well?
Open your eyes and open your mind.
A lot of people ain't going to listen to people like us and listen to podcasts. They're just propaganda, watching news and paper and believe that.
CNN.
The majority of people, you know what I'm saying?
CNN misguided.
Like you said, there's only a few people that wake up to certain things and then they look at you like you're mad.
It's not even that. I look at certain things and I just think, well, fuck it. What can I do?
Obvious,
what can I do? I am a one man, and you get what I'm saying. But then on the other hand, I know that we as beings have abilities far greater than we've been given
or know about.
Than what we know about, bro. Yeah, and all it's gonna take is for us to actually start believing in ourselves.
It's true.
Believing in our powers,
believing in our knowledge,
our energies, and start to connect properly. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, and push forward in a more proactive manner, because And I don't mean fighting or mashing shit down, because
that's not
I
proactive.
come from a life of violence, bro. This is what I say to a lot of people. People that know me know that 10 years ago, bro, you can't talk to me in no way, blood.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not just going to whack you up. I won't put no shank in your
fighting
blood.
area as well.
I'm a different kettle of fish, bro. Like, my head was a bit spangled. Yeah, I was a bit of a, like, and I'm not proud of it. You get what I'm saying? It's a process that I had to go through. I had to find that light. And in finding the light, as much as I get mad, bro, because I still got fire in me. You get what I'm saying? That's my passion. That ain't never going to go.
Yeah.
But now I try and be, like I said, more proactive with it and put it into where it needs to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You recognise that fire now and you aim it, you direct in the right
But that
places.
doesn't mean to say that violence is going to benefit anything, because it's not. All that's going to do is create more violence and more violence. And I don't want that. You get me? Like, we look at our governments and things like this year. You lot have got armies and shit that go out and kill people and think that it's okay. How can you tell me anything about living?
True.
When you're ready to go and send out an army to go and lick down or bomb out a country or people or whoever it is, I don't care. If you man want to play your army games, go and take up some land somewhere else and go and play your army games. Why are you playing army games with civilians, bro? Why are you playing army games with us? I don't want to play no army game, bro.
It's more fun for them because they don't get to die. They just see people.
But this is the thing. If you, bro, everybody has the right to do whatever they choose to do with their life. Yeah. If you're willing to kill somebody, then you've got to be willing to be killed. Yeah. Go and fuck off and do it somewhere else then, bro.
True.
I don't want to kill nobody, bro. Yeah, and I don't agree with killing. I don't agree with killing somebody for anything. Yeah, even if they have killed 100,000 people, so what? Lock them in a fucking box. Yeah, and let them rot. Yeah, lock them in a box and let them rot.
Let God take them life.
Let the energies do. Who are we to take anybody's life? And this is where you have to look at it. It's contradictory. You want to tell people in society, thou shalt not kill, but then in other places in society, you're killing because people have raped somebody or have done. And I'm not saying that's cool, bro. I'm not saying it's. This is what I'm saying.
Kill for your
Man are killed for less. No, but I mean killed in the name of the law.
Yeah, people do that though.
Man get hung for shoplifting out in funny hot countries, you know, in certain countries. Get killed for shoplifting.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, nobody has the right to be killing anybody, bro. Yeah, and until we start actually valuing life, I don't care what colour life is. All life matters, bro. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Like, man have to preserve life. I don't like rats.
That's why people highlight the Black Lives Matter, because it's like people didn't recognise that blacks have a life as well.
No, but this is the thing. That there is what creates even more situations, because now it's saying, oh, well, black lives are more than white lives. No, every life.
That's where people get it confused to overshadow the detriments that are on black people. People are basically saying, yo, we're here as well. Don't you know blacks have a life as well?
No, but this is the thing though.
But people take it too out of control.
We need to think. Okay, you see colour and that, yeah? The race thing has been created to divide us.
But that's why Black Lives Matter was done, because
Black Lives Matter is run by George Soros, bro. Do you know who George Soros is?
But listen what I'm saying.
It's a agenda, bro. Man have to
understand. I'm not even talking about Black Lives Matter movement. I'm just talking about Black Lives Matter. People are on that because people don't recognise black lives that matters. You get me? And that when people say, you shouldn't even say all black lives, it's overshadowing the fact why the people are saying it. We're saying it because you're not recognising that we are equal to you as well. We're not more than you. We're not less than you.
That's why every life is the same, bro.
But people don't recognise black people on that platform, so people have to say our lives matter as well.
Yeah, everybody's life matters, bro. Everybody's life. This is the thing. We need to get away from what they want us to do.
With the separation.
And get away from that separation, bro. I don't care what colour a man is, bro.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm not
do
talking
exactly
about separation. It's about recognising more than anything, that Black Lives Matter movement is to create a political agenda and all them things there.
But then if you're gonna say that you highlight the fact that is created as a political agenda, then anything that comes off it is there as a PRS, problem reaction solution to what their problem is that they're creating. The moment we,
but you know that Black Lives Matter is a the Black Lives Matter movement is not original. Black Lives Matter was going on for years. You know, people are trying to make people recognize that we're not slaves, we're not this, we're not that, we're the same as you.
Why they're doing it though?
Only that white geezers took it and made it a political movement against blacks. For people to say, blacks fit into this, blacks fit into that, but it's not. Blacks just want a recognition in society.
But this is the thing. We need to get rid of all of those statuses. Yeah. Because we're all equal.
But that's what I'm saying.
But the moment we all unite, the moment a black, a white, a Chinese, a Asian, a blah, 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 all come together and say, all of our lives matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they can't know, you know why? Because they don't reckon. That's what I'm trying to say to you. People ain't putting blacks at that table.
But you don't, the thing is, it's not about, bro, we need to get rid of this is why we're allowing them to do that because they're putting colour, fuck colour, bro. You get me? I've got brothers and sisters from all, and this is the other thing as well. This is a saying that I have. Blood is thicker than water, but energy is thicker than blood. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, when you're vibrating with your people, the right energies, it doesn't matter. Colours, all of these things, that's irrelevant. Sex, creed, all of that is irrelevant. Why? Because we're all one, blood. All of us are one. And if we allow them to...
we don't live that life, though,
but that's... And the reason why is because everybody wants... I want to be individual. I want to be this. I want to be that. Fuck that. We're all one, bro. That's it. We're all one.
I know what you're saying, but to me, that's not what that Black Lives Matter was made of.
What happened to BAME?
BAME is just putting a group of people in a category and just pretending that they're helping. But all they're basically saying, there's whites and there's BAME. It's really a bit racist more than anything, because everyone's an individual. There's a Chinese, you got blacks, you got Asians, you got all come under that category. That don't make sense, you get me? Yeah. They're all individuals. Identify them as individuals. Got the individual holdbacks. Like, most people in BAME don't like black people. Even some Africans don't like Jamaicans, but it's still in the same category. You can't do that to people. You need to recognize their problems and address them. But this BAME thing is created just them lot. That's what I feel anyway, and a lot of people are talking out against it, which is why, this is what I'm saying, like, I hear what you're saying with everyone's the everyone, but you can't involve blacks because we live a certain different type of life that people don't understand if they're not just saying we're all the same.
I'm meaning in the sense of when we're dealing with the governments. Yeah. That's how we need to be moving, bro, as a unit.
Yeah, stop letting them
divide us and separate us. Oh, black, nah, we're stepping as one. We're stepping as the people to you lot and saying, whoa, that's bang out of order. That's bang out of order. That's not right. It doesn't matter when the people come together.
But that can only happen if the people understand every individual's problem, because something go behind closed doors. A lot of people grow up not understanding the type of pressures or whatever black people live.
Like you said though before, you've got racism, you've got prejudice, amongst the different sets of black people. You've got certain black people that are lighter than other black people that will look down upon them. So it's happening within the own black, and this is what I'm saying.
Enough people outside that community won't even know that.
But this is what I'm saying. It's going on within the own. So man are talking about, people are racist. The black people, the racist to the south. So man have to look at it like all of that is bullshit. Is put there to divide Willie Lynch style, light skin man about to dark skin man.
Always divide if it's not known. As I'm saying, other communities won't know that's happening in that community. So until that they highlight it,
aware of it.
This is going on in our community and we're suffering. Then nothing's going to happen because people think, they're fine. I know it's hard for them, but they're fine.
But then we have to look at it as it's not a thing of colour. It's a thing of we're all going through, post-traumatic stress syndrome that is making us act and react to certain things in ways that we don't even comprehend because of traumas that everybody's suffering. What, don't you think the white people have been used against the black people by the people up here? Of course they have. Same as how the people of Christianity and Islam have been used against each other by the people up here. It's exactly the same thing. People need to understand that all of these things have been created by a higher force for an ulterior motive, for when they're ready to, when they're ready to not fight, there's like you've probably seen the meme with the king sitting on up with his geezer sitting next to him, and he's going, and all the people, you've got some people with the pitchfork and some people with the torch, and they're all marching towards the palace, and the geezer's going, they're all going to start mashing down the palace doors. Goes, don't worry about it. Just how the pitchfork geezers, that the blowtorch geezers rob their pitchforks, and how the blowtorch, that the pitchfork rob their blowtorch, and they'll just fight amongst each other. We don't even need to worry, bro. We just kick back and relax. And that's exactly what it is. Because there's that divide, it's so easy for people to come in and go, well, this person said this. Okay, then, so we have to attack.
It's a different kind of divide with blacks, though, because blacks are held back. They're not just fought upon, they're held back in certain ways.
There's certain places in Africa, they're doing it to each other.
No, I'm on about in this government society.
We allow them we allow them to segregate us.
And why do we allow them? Because it's not known the things that we're going through. So when things are highlighted, that's only when we can address things and get to that stage that you're talking about. Without talking about it, we can't get there because no one knows what we're trying to accomplish.
But most of the things that we're talking about, or most of the situations, a lot of the people, it's not them doing it. Do you get what I'm saying? It's how they've been programmed, yet we're taking our frustrations out on them, and it's not them. We have to go to the higher source. Do you get what I'm saying? The only way to reach the higher source is by unity, because if you remember the hierarchy, how the hierarchy moves, remember? So you got all the workforce, all the people, then you have your government, your MPs and all of that.
But that's why Black Lives Matter was created, to stop us getting there. That's why it was created, that movement, so people think, we're a part of it, but it stopped the elevation of that recognition of we're all coming together, and then it turned into a
more violence and that.
Segregation. You're saying Black Lives Matter, that means you're against us and rep. Nah, it wasn't a thing like that. It's trying to raise black people to the state that you're at, because you don't know what we have to go, the struggles we have to go through in life to even try and be normal as you. You get me? People don't recognize that, and when people are saying, nah, you can't say it. We can, because we go through it, we live it, and we're trying to get to where you are. We're trying to live that equal life as you do, but it's not equal for us. It should be, but the people out there don't make it like that for us. So we need to make you know that our lives matter as well, because in the same situation, you could, not saying you, but if in the same situation, a black person can go for certain, and a white person and an Asian, Chinese, the black person is always the one definitely not going to get it.
I can't agree with that anymore.
Not no more because of BAME. They're trying to.
Nah, not even.
Trying to make it look a certain way. But even with that, it's still a token. It's looking for token guys to. If you don't conform to what they say, you can't. It shouldn't be like that. Everyone should have the opportunity, not just if they conform to what you say. We all should have the same opportunities that you got and that he's got, and rare. But it's not like that. It's not a perfect world, and that's why certain things have to be highlighted and say. For me, anyway, that's why it was originally created that our lives matter as well. You should have had as well at the end, not
even as well. All lives matter, period.
Now it does, but what it's saying, this I'm trying to get across here. What it's saying is, you're not recognizing that all lives matter. Yeah, it does, but you're not recognizing this.
What do you think?
Everyone else's matters.
What do you think, Jay?
Blacks ain't getting a recognition.
Because like you were sitting in the middle of it. What do you think?
You know what it is. Now, I hear what they're both saying. I do hear what they're both saying. But like, what I was just going to ask Dred and Jdon is like, basically, what you're saying, we're not equal. I probably know already, but I want you to, when you're saying we're not equal, what are the certain things that are going on today in this world that are not making black people as equal? What are you picking up in society?
Certain job opportunities when you get to a certain level, the prejudice, the police stats, the prison numbers, everything, like, it's mad. And all people need to do is research and see it's not the same for blacks.
So it's like everyday life, basically, what's going on.
Yeah, everyday life. Even like...
We're being held back still. Like.
Even for blacks themselves, they don't feel like they can. Because me personally, I'll be honest, when I go to a official place, I feel like I can't be myself. I have to be this extra nice person for them to even, oh, you're all right. You get me? Because my skin and my colour, and plus I got dreads and all.
But then this is what I'm saying. A lot of the time, it's traumas that we've suffered and traumas that other people have suffered that they don't know how to deal with it. It's not like, well, I've had it mad, I grew up in a white household, I'm mixed race blood. My dad's black, I didn't meet my dad till I was 33 years of age, I grew up with a white stepdad and 2 white sisters, My stepdad...
So you're always the black one?
Always the black sheep of the family, bro. Literally, like, I know what in-house racism feels like. I've suffered it. I've had my sisters tell me, like, how come you're so dirty? Yo, go and wash your skin. But they don't know. You get me?
Yeah.
At them times when
that's average racism. When you get into the system of it,
but this is
fam, it's sad.
But this is what I'm saying though. It takes to educate and show that on the ground levels, we're all the same, innit? And then we work the way up, innit? You get me? Once we start connecting with everybody on our level, and everybody starts having the same opinion, because more people on the street level, will say, yo, I've suffered what you've suffered, you suffered. Like, I don't know what you're talking about racism because I'm going for jobs. I ain't getting no jobs. I ain't getting no fucking house. I'm still fucking, you get what I'm saying? Because I'm from a council estate or from this, that. You get me? I'm trying to go Solihull and that. You get me? I'm getting palmed off. I'm from...
Yeah, well, that's not to do with your skin, because you can't change your skin.
But this is the thing, though. But this is the thing, though.
You can't change your skin.
Sometimes it's not just... It's people in general. We're taking it too much. Oh, and my skin and that. Now, fuck that. I'll let you... That's your business. You got other shit going on. You get me? We're all the same. We're all the same.
I agree that, but we don't live that, trust me. We don't.
Because
the reality of it is.
Because we don't live that.
Now we do.
We live how Di wants to live.
It's the system created for us. We can't live that.
Do you know why I don't adhere to the or conform with this system? Not because of the colour of my skin, but because of my criminal record. And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there, black or white, that suffer the same thing because of the criminal record, or because they get... Or Jay, because of his size.
I hear that, but not everyone goes for the same thing as
because
black
of your
people.
size. Do you get
not everyone goes for the same thing that black people do.
But what I'm saying is, we have to get past that and take it to...
we can't. You trying to get past something is like, you're saying, that don't matter.
It's not like that. What I'm saying is... No, I'm not saying it in that sense. What I'm saying is, we need to get past... But that's how people are going to see. We need to get past the sense of taking it personally and saying, oh, you're attacking me because of my colour. No, you're attacking me because you've got people. You haven't got the knowledge.
But you see the things that you can't argue with, the systematic racism.
But that's the system's changing, bro.
I hear what you're saying, but it's still there, innit? You can't argue with it and say we don't live it.
The thing is,
we live in it, so people that have to highlight it.
Half of the time, we're moaning about shit, and putting shit in front of us to stop us, that's not even there, bro. It's not. It's there, but it's not attacking us personally. It's probably Bob over there. Oh, I've seen Sue over there. Because if that was the case, there wouldn't be people in these positions at all. They wouldn't be able to do that. So what we have to start doing is stop living in the past with all of that and allowing them.
All it is token people getting put through. Not everyone is put through. Like, I hear what you're saying, but listen. I hear what you're saying, but it's not the same on every level. You get me?
Exactly.
That's why people need to push it more. Because if you don't, it's going to be left to some...
You see, the thing is,
you've got an opinion, because that person's there, that everyone's got that opportunity, that everyone should be... Nah, it's not like that. Everywhere you go, it's got different racism in it.
Yeah, but you know the higher up you are, the less racism even exists.
You're mad.
Of course it is, bro.
It doesn't matter if you...
Bro, I know people that...
The higher up you are...
Bro, listen, I know
stories we've been told by people or this, that and the other.
Now, I know personally, someone who's been held back because of their race. I know a white girl that says the system's racist. So how...
But this is the thing,
she's in a high position. She looks to be an RSL.
Bro.
She looking to do things for the homeless, and she's getting it on problems because there's a lot of racism against blacks And males as well, black males.
You think, bro, listen, I'm a black male. I've had this shit.
You ain't had all this shit though.
Bro, listen.
Remember your
listen, you don't know what I've been through. You don't, bro. It's the same thing. This is what I'm saying to you, bro.
We spent too long on this topic, you know.
Bro, alright, listen, bro, listen. You're saying you're black, but I could bring a person here blacker than you, and you
there you go, and they go for a different racism than I do.
There you go, then.
So you can't say you've been through the same thing I have.
But and that's why I said to you, I said I've been through. You said you got. I'm saying, bro, you don't know what I've been through.
Nah, but you don't know I've been through.
So what I'm saying to you, what I'm saying to you is, I've experienced similar things to do with the colour of my skin.
I'm not denying that.
I've been in a household.
I'm not denying that.
A household where their mentality.
I'm not denying that, fam.
Bro,
but there's different levels of racism,
bro.
From your skin shade.
Bro, how much more racist do you want to get? I've been called black bastard. I've been kicked out. Bro, I got kicked out of my school for being called a black coon by my teacher, and I banged him over the head with a bin, and I got kicked out of my school.
Yeah, but that's average.
Why is it average, bro?
That's average racism. But what I'm, this is I'm not even for the camera now. This is about you get me.
But listen, no, you took it out. I've got to end it well, fam. It's not a cut thing. Like, listen, what I'm saying, I've got to end it well with my man now. So we took this one too long, bro.
Yeah, that's what it's about. Like, it's about.
I like that, bro. Trust me, I really like that because you're both getting enthusiastic, getting with it, and
I just don't want them to have the power to think that they can use that card against us to keep us divided. That's why I say to them, yo, nah, it doesn't exist. Not saying it doesn't exist, but if you allow it to exist, then it's going to continue to exist. But the moment we get rid of it and treat, yo, bro, you're my brother. I don't give a fuck what colour. I've been in every area. ACOP Screen, Spark, Brook, Neutrals. I've got brothers and sisters all over.
Society are living like that, but the government ain't. That's all I'm saying.
But this is what I'm saying. Yeah. We're not, fuck the government.
But we have to live under their rules.
No, we don't. No, we don't. This is what I'm saying. We are because of lack of education, lack of knowledge. And this is where I'm saying to man,
all I'm saying is what we're living under. I'm not saying where we need to get to. I'm saying what the problem is at the moment is that this is what we're living in it.
And the reason we're living in that is because of the divide amongst the people. The moment the people unite, they won't be able to throw any shade on any of us.
And that's why Black Lives Matter was created, so we can unite to highlight. We see your problems, but do you know ours? This is ours. Let's go to the same playing field. But you saying all lives matters is kind of disregarding what I'm trying to say about our lives as well. Our lives, like, we're not at the same playing field as you, but you're saying all lives matter.
But then what you're trying to do is make yourself seem less than these people by saying, oh, our lives matter. Now, fuck that.
Nah, it's not
I'm the same as you, bro. My life matters. What do you mean?
It's not that, fam. It's all it is highlighting. We have to go. We've been through this shit that you ain't gone through, and it's still hard for us to get to where you are.
Is it?
That's all.
What I'm saying, Irish life matters as well, you know that.
Exactly.
Irish must.
Exactly.
I'm half Irish.
And I'm sure
there's nothing wrong with Irish people.
Irish had it
but they were the first ones to be called niggas.
Remember the signs? Remember the signs on the door?
They were the first
ones to be called niggas. Remember the signs on the door? No blacks, no Irish, no dogs. You remember them signs?
No niggas.
Yeah, come on,
And who is still struggling?
Wrap it up to that.
Listen, I need to wrap it up, because these man just talk that. Come on, bro.
Playing devil's advocate, though, people. You get me? That's how we do.
Luke again, man. There's so much from Luke, man. Like, loud in the reef. He had me on the George for Big Nasty.
Jeez!
This guy's moving forward.
You've only told us about sin.
Bro, this is saying. Bro, you just
we definitely got a part two.
That's why you two have your own show, bro. Did you see that then? I was out, bro. I was out.
He's a good man.
I want to watch you back for Little Jay's fucking
reactions. Face reactions.
They both had good topics. They both have points in it.
I just like to finish. I was playing devil's advocate because I'm with you. You get what I'm saying? We do need to have a certain way for things to be highlighted in a more appropriate way. You get what I'm saying?
Not like,
and more of us as well, like a panel board. But people,
like you says, not people to take advantage of it.
Yeah,
use the card.
People, thank you for having us. My host Jdon, you already know. My
new host.
Come on. Part 2 coming again. Say no more.
Like and subscribe.
Yo, you two are sick. Come on, fam.